Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Swamiji.
Hello. Hi, Mukti.
Namaste, Swamiji. We can hear you.
You can hear me. Can you see me? Ah, there it's coming. And let's find out. All those buttons don't like to come to me. Why don't you scold them? There they came. Good scolding.
Yeah. Yeah. No, again.
There you are, Shrima. Now you can see us and hear us? Hello? Can you
Yes,
see us?
Swamiji, we can hear you.
Namaste, Jen. Namaste, Mukti. Namaste, Matthew.
Good morning, Swamiji. Good morning, Mother. Merry Christmas,
Oh my
Pranam.
gosh. Merry Christmas
Namaste,
to you
Swamiji.
all.
Merry Christmas.
She has risen. She has. Now we'll read a little bit more about her life. No. But that would be very good. Namaste, everybody. Can you see and hear us?
Yes, Swamiji.
Oh my goodness, this is excellent. Well, before I start reading to you about the life of Srima, I would like to say, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We can sing faster.
Sure we can. Sure, you can. This is your son. You can do anything you like.
Everybody can join that singing.
Okay. Everybody sing. What do you want to sing?
Prema pade man se kamo.
Jishu Krishna Nam, Jishu Krishna Nam.
Premere Jishu jai Jishu bole dakure. लोक शोक दूर करून प्रेमे जिशुरे जिशुर मतन प्रभु आनंदी Primary Jishu Jai Jishu Gole Jakore Jisur Matam Daya Prabhu Arnai Lok Shok Dur Karuna Primary Jishu Jishur Matam Daya Prabhu Arnai Arnai, 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 Arnai. Did you wish to start? No.
Sure.
Did you kiss the Saranam? Did you kiss the Saranam? Did you kiss the Saranam? Saranam. Yesu Kristo Saranam, Yesu Kristo Saranam, Yesu Kristo Saranam, Saranam, Saranagatam, 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 Saranam. Jai Jai Jai
Okay. Isn't that better than that?
नहीं ठंडा पानी जय माँ
Jai Ma. In addition to wishing you all a very Merry Christmas, we're going to read from Sri Ma's book. Om Sam Saraswati Namaha, Namaste. And in this session, we're going to read from the book Sri Ma Living with the Soul on page 119. And we're going to tell the story, Go to Madura. One devotee's mother was a bank manager, and she was very greedy. Her husband was sick, half paralyzed, and living in Madurai, but she wasn't going to see him. I thought, I need to change her. One day, I made fish, meat, and eggs for her, and I fed her. I said, you have to go to Madurai to see your husband. I made her go by force. She took the train from Assam to Kolkata, and from there she was to go to Madurai. She decided to stop at Purnima's house in Kolkata on the way. I was staying there too. I told everyone that I have to go to Dakshineshwar, and before going, I cooked vegetarian food for her. I told her, you stay here, you can't go with me. While I was gone, she ate the vegetarian food, and while eating, she told Purnima in a loud voice, she doesn't want to feed me fish anymore. She was complaining about me. Then, as she was eating, underneath the rice, a little fish appeared. Maybe it was a piece of fish. The lady said, she's a tricky woman. She likes to play games with me. When I came back, I said, how many days will you do this? If you're not pure, I'll play games with you. Go to Madurai now. She told me her husband had only 5 days left. Her husband died 5 days after she got to Mathura. Connection with Guru. When a guru really gives initiation to somebody, the guru never leaves that person until the disciple is liberated. If a disciple remembers me, we stay together even after death. Laughing, this is one soul. Your karma goes. It doesn't matter good or bad. It's going where when you are doing something unconsciously and you are not aware that it is ego. If you knew this is my ego, then you wouldn't do it. If you know you are doing something, doing bad, that's different. Laughing, but the guru always protects. There is no question about that. When a disciple will be in bhava without any worldly distraction all the time, and he will work detached, like that one song Ming Srima sings. Jaire name prasharthara khati bol Tapujwala Chobana, Radhe Bol, Hari Bol, Bamjana Kori Bol, Doga Hari Chognana. Inside the water, I'm swimming, but the water isn't touching me. I'm cooking and I'm offering it to everybody, but I'm not touching the pot. Cooking, but I'm not touching. Do you know the meaning? Laughing. Yeah, laughing. You have to be like that. Always remember, we came to this world to play. We have to be good actors. Yeah, I love to play a part. Yes, it's a funny world. It's a beautiful world if you really know this world. You don't know where I'm living while I'm here. I'm the boat. You guys are in the water. I'm floating, and sometimes I go under the water and then I come back. I'm unattached. If God has a real devotee for me, they will come to me and do God's work. You understand? It's not hard at all. It's beautiful. But the ego is very tricky. The ego comes up quickly. When you realize you did wrong, that is sadhana also. But what will I say? This is all drama. I can tell you to be true, be pure, and love God. That's all. We came alone and we'll go alone. Why not love God and be true? Why not? Worldly attachments will not take you to heaven. Wedding blessing. It was so beautiful when I went to Benares. I went to the Annapurna temple for the first time. When I saw the Annapurna temple, mother at the temple, I fainted. It was so beautiful. A big light came from mother, and that light made me faint. Since then, Annapurna has always been very important to me. All the devotees protected me for several hours while I lay on the temple floor. Many people came to this temple and I was in the middle, but nobody moved me because of all the devotees surrounding me. The priests were upset. They were saying bad things. There's a picture of Annapurna after we did puja, and she's sticking out her head from beneath a number of malas. When I got a little consciousness, I was talking with the inner mother. She said, I will give you a garland, and then you'll wake up. Then a pundit came over to me, and he gave me a garland from Annapurna, and then I woke up. Isn't that beautiful? What a beautiful connection. Before going into the temple the next day, I took a handful of rice with me. I knew that somebody would prevent me from going inside the temple. As I entered the temple, a lady stood in front of me and said, I won't allow you to go inside the temple unless you give me something. I gave the rice to her and I went inside. I think she saw me when I was unconscious in the temple. Later, that lady explained to me that her daughter was getting married, but they were very poor. She said the rice I gave her made food for 500 people. Automatically, everything came for her daughter's marriage and everything went smoothly. She became a great devotee afterwards. God is everywhere. God spoke to me. I want all souls to consummate with me. So I devised a plan. As each soul nears me, all differences will dissolve to such a sublime extent that when the heart looks upon any object in this world, it will cry, beloved, and passionately run into an embrace with me. That blessed grace I now know. I now see my beloved everywhere. That was from St. John of the Cross. There are 1,000 ways of approaching and realizing the divine within, and each way has its own experiences. We believe that Srima's way is for one to surrender his or her own self unconditionally to the divine, turning it away from the external things and towards the divine. The reason we use the word we believe is because she does not preach. We see her living it every day, every hour, and every second. For some of us who need proof that the divine within can be realized, she provides it with certainty that this self-transformation is possible and this realization is possible. In our last talk, Shrima told the story of how she fainted in the Benares Annapurna temple after having had a vision of Mother Annapurna. She picks up the story after returning from Benares. Shrima. After we went to the Annapurna temple, we came back to Kolkata and were there for a long time. I was teaching everyone puja and meditation. One day, I knew a sadhu was going to come to see me from a different city, so I locked myself in the house for 3 days. Nobody could see me. Nobody could touch me. On the day the sadhu came, I told some devotees to chant continuously and other devotees to read the Ramayana continuously. I told one of my devotees named Damru, today will be a really good play. On the third day at 4 in the afternoon, I opened my door and the sadhu arrived. He was a practitioner of Tantra Vidya. I went into Samadhi, but I heard later from the devotees that he brought lots of bones, human bones and skulls, and said many different mantras. At the time, I was very young, early 20s, and these sadhus were older. In West Bengal, they had never seen anyone like me at such a young age. They wondered, is she the real thing? I woke up around 11:30 at night and I saw the sadhu sitting there. Damaru was getting so mad and he started to attack him. I said, stop, Damaru. He said, Mother, you don't know what he did to you. Then the sadhu said, Mother, I did whatever I learned to you, and now I'd like to do puja to you. And I asked him, what did you do? He said, I tried to wake you up with my many different vidyas. He wanted to have some effect, but he saw nothing happen. So after that, he did puja to me, bowed down, and left. Ultimately, he became a good devotee. There are 3 types of sadhus: Rajoguna, Tamoguna, and Sattva-guna. I was Sattva-guna and he was Tamoguna and Rajoguna. At Kurukshetra, there were 2 armies, Duryodhana's and the Pandavas. The Pandavas lived with truth and dharma, and Duryodhana's army was adharma. On the Pandavas' side were just a couple of kings and Krishna. On Duryodhana's side were most of India, most of the kings, and millions of soldiers. But the Pandavas won the war. It always happens this way. I saw that not all sadhus are about truth. Mostly they're Rajoguna and Tamoguna sadhus. They learn a little bit and then they show their power. They can't get anywhere. That event also opened my eyes a little bit. From my childhood, I never lived without truth. I saw that this world also had these things, and I thought, okay, fine. We have time for one more story. Let's read about Vashishta's devotion. After that, Vashishta wanted to take me to his house at Durga Puja time to do puja to me. Vashishta was a great devotee. Vashishta's altar was on the east side of his house, and he wanted to move it to the north side. He said he wanted to do puja to me before he moved the altar. I was doing arati with lotus flowers 3 times a day. For Navaratri, morning, midday, and evening. One morning I asked Vashishta, where is my lotus flower? Vashishta said, Mother, I didn't get any lotus flowers today. Vashishta was worried. Where can I find a lotus flower now? The bazaars are closed. I don't want to disappoint Mother. Then he went to take a bath in a little pond he had in his backyard. Brahmins have a rule that they go under the water 3 times while saying the Gayatri mantra. After he went under the 3rd time, he came out, and in his hands was a lotus flower. He ran ran back to the house crying. They still have that lotus flower, which they keep very nicely on the altar. Borshishta was crying the whole day, saying, Mother, how many times will you play with me? Laughing, here is a very good example of devotion. Borshishta is extremely devoted. He loves God, he loves Mother, and he loves me. Whenever you have completely pure love, God fulfills your desires. That day, this truth was shown to everybody. Warshishta was a pure devotee, and he thought Mother wants a lotus flower. And with his pure devotion, he got a lotus flower. It appeared, it is so beautiful. Your pure devotion can do anything. Pure devotion can melt stone too. After that, Boshista did puja to me. He washed my feet with the 5 offerings of charanamrit, milk and yogurt, honey, sugar, and ghee. Then when it was time to take the plate from under my feet, it wouldn't come out. It wouldn't detach from my feet. My feet were stuck to it. I was in Samadhi, and I didn't know anything. He did that puja at 11 o'clock in the morning, and I came back at 7 in the evening, and they waited all that time for Mother to wake up and for the plate to come out from underneath my feet. The time was drawing close to when he was supposed to move the altar, laughing. And then I woke up and he moved the altar. That day, Mother Kali was dancing. Everywhere there was a beautiful smell. Everywhere there was a pleasant air. Everyone was completely in bhava. Everywhere, jiva. We call the 5-element body jiva and atma were completely lovey-dovey. To have that, we need tapasya, spiritual practice, and detachment from the desires of the world. With tapasya, we can get everything, and you will be with everything. Om Sam Saraswati Namaha. Namaste.
Praising Jesus, Mama.
Absolutely.
Prema Bhare Mandega, Deshu Krishna, Deshu Krishna, Deshu Krishna, Deshu Krishna, Deshu Krishna, Deshu Krishna, Ananda Varshakona Mama Pranaram, Deshu Krishna, Deshu Krishna, Deshu Krishna, Deshu Krishna, Deshu Krishna, Deshu Krishna, Antare Yato Nirakh Mandeyo Viram, Dinu Kangale Didhana Deshu Krishtanam, Deshu Krishtanam, Deshu Krishtanam, Deshu Krishtanam, Deshu Krishtanam. Ekivinte futilore Radha Krishna nam, शिव काली ब्रह्म विष्णु श्याम सीताराम যীশু খ্রিস্ট নাম 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 নামি ব্রহ্ম একই জিন মন্দি গাও নাম জন্ম মরণ সাথী মোরে যীশু খ্রিস্ট নাম 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 জয় Jesus.
Namaste, everyone. Thank you all.
Pranam, Ma.
Pranam, Harish.
Pranam, Swamiji.
Merry
Namaste.
Christmas.
Gopal.
Pranam, Swamiji. Namaste. Merry Christmas.
Have a beautiful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. And we'll see you in our next session.
Pranam,
Pranam.
Swamiji. Pranam, Ma. Thank you.
Pranam.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you all.
Jai Ma.
James.
Boom, boom.